Hello, I'm Rita Tita Gito Mayor. Thank you so much for subscribing this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share so that others will also be equipped about their purpose and potential. If you are new, click the subscribe and notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video. In this channel, you will receive wisdom for living. We are now on day 339. The nature of law, commands, and demands. So, natural sa batas na kailangan ay sundin. Mayroong demands na sundin dahil ito ay utos. So, automatic siya na utos. Okay, so, our text is found in Romans chapter 2 verse 12. All who sin apart from the law will also perish apart from the law, and all who sin under the law will be judged by the law. So, lahat na nagkakasala ay nagva-violate ng law. Yun ang sinasabi sa ating text. At apart from law, and all who sin under the law will also be judged under the law. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung din-violate mo, yun din syempre ang babasihan for your judgment. So, it's from the law. So, it's natural. Yung nature ng isang law ay, ibig sabihin, utos yan siya at pwedeng ipag-utos at kailangan it demands obedience. Ayan. So, yan yung tinatawag na law. Okay, so, and then, ibig sabihin, kung tingnan natin yung law, according sa Webster, it says here, Merriam-Webster Dictionary 10th Collegiate 1994 defines law as a binding custom or practice of a community, a rule of conduct or action prescribed or formally recognized as binding or enforced by a controlling authority, a rule or order that is advisable or obligatory to observe. So, yan yung ibig sabihin ng batas according to Merriam-Webster. So, isa-isahin natin para mas clear at maintindihan natin. If further observes that law implies imposition by a sovereign authority and the obligation of obedience on the part of all subject to that authority. Thus, a law regulates and governs the behavior of someone or something. So, yung batas, ito yung magiging gabay para maging maayos yung behavior ng isang tao. It will govern the behavior. Ibig sabihin, yung batas na yan, nag-i-implies na kapag ito ay in-execute, ito yung mag-govern sa behavior ng bawat isa or susundin ng isang nilalang. Sa batas na yan, for example, yung batas trapiko natin, sinasabi pag sinabing green, ibig sabihin you go. Pag red, you stop sa isang sasakyan. Now, you have to obey that because that is a law. Kasi kapag hindi, ano yung mangyayari sa kalsada? Mayroong banggaan. So, it will govern the behavior because of that law. So, yung batas na yan ay sinusunod para magkaroon ng maayos. Ibig sabihin yung behavior mo ay makikita dahil sinusunod mo yung batas. Pero pag hindi, makikita din ang iyong behavior. A command is an order given or an authoritative directive. It stresses the official exercise of authority and expresses the will of the authority based upon the established rules and regulations that govern the group. Thus, a commandment specify behavior relative to a law. So, pagka mayroong in-impose na law, ibig sabihin may authority na nag-i-execute. Yung authority, an order given, stresses na mayroong official exercise of authority. So, for example, sa Pilipinas, mayroon tayong batas ang nag-i-exercise ng batas na yun. For example, sa batas trapiko, ang may authority niyan are the traffic enforcer. So, mayroong authority na mag-impose, mag-execute, ayan, sa batas na yan. So, yan yung isang example. And when we say demand, di ba sabi natin the nature of law is command and demand. So, a demand is the act of asking with authority. It is based on the recognized authority of the one who asks, and it builds upon a previous command or commandment. Thus, a demand assumes that the requester has the right to make the request and it specifies behavior in a specific instance or circumstance. So, kapag mayroong batas na iniutos, mayroong demands na ini-expect. Ibig sabihin, ini-impose, may demand. Ito dapat, ayan. So, ito dapat yung gagawin. For example, sa isang family. Ito yung illustration. Sa isang family, let's use family life to illustrate these principles. As the head of the home, the father may establish the law that privacy of each individual is ensured. This is a given within the structure of the family. Then he may issue the command that all members of the family should knock on a closed bedroom door and wait for the bidding come in before entering that room. Okay, so in-illustrate dito. Ano yung batas na ginawa? So, ano yung batas na ginawa dyan ay kailangan na ensure yung privacy ng bawat isa. That's the law. And the command is, before you enter, so yun, di ba? Before you enter the room, you have to knock at the door. So, wait before the one that is in the room, inside the room, will say, just come in or just open it, or he will open it. So, that's the time that you will come in. So, yung nature, natural na pag may batas, mayroong utos at mayroong demands na dapat ay sumunod ka. Pag hindi, you will suffer the consequence. So, pag sinabi mong command, that is a mandate. So, ito. This is his mandate or commandment relative to the principle of ensuring the privacy of each individual. Finally, when a daughter in the household is upset because her brother constantly enters her room when she is on the phone, the father may demand that the son knock on his sister's door and wait for her response. So, kapag for example, yung kanyang anak ay nagreklamo na dapat, sabi niya, kasi nadidisturbo siya, for example, kapag pumapasok yung kanyang kapatid kasi may kausap siya. So, finally, when a daughter in the household is upset, yung sabi kanina, dahil pasok yung kanyang kapatid, nadidistract siya, so pwedeng i-demand niya na dun sa kanyang anak na dapat ay kumatok ka, huwag ka dapat dumidiritso na pumasok sa kanyang room, kailangan mong kumatok. Ayan. At antayin mo. So, yung demands doon is antayin mo. Kaya yung demands doon ay kumatok ka. Tapos antayin mo para pag ikaw ay pagbuksan. So, yun yung nature ng isang law. So, if there is a law, there will be a command and a demand. So, yun yung dapat nating maintindihan sa ating pinag-aralan ngayon sa video ito. Na dapat bawat isa ay maintindihan. So, it's natural to impose demands if there is a command. You have to be a law abider. If not, you will suffer any consequences of that law. So, anong gagawin mo? For example, para hindi ka makaranas ng consequence ng law. Kasi mayroong demand. So, it's natural to impose demands if there is a command. You have to be a law abider. If not, you will suffer any consequences of that law. What shall you do to ensure that you will not suffer consequences? So, dapat ay sumunod sa batas. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching. God bless.